He's an introvert, I suppose.
He's absolutely done that, hasn't he? Come on.
Gently, through sort
Put
of
the feedback down.
a gentle nudge and occasionally a shove. Dumbledore's kind of made him engage and entrusted him with stuff. So he sort of, I think in this film, he sort of asks Newt to step up to being a leader. And what I love is that Newt does it, but in the most Newty way possible. As in, sort of not quite sure how to be a leader, but just sort of rummages his way through it.
We were talking about this yesterday, actually, but it's interesting how Dumbledore always sees the potential in people. And he did in Draco, right up to the end, thinking, come on, you can be better.
Yes.
You can do better.
Yeah.
It's an amazing quality.
It is. I think even when people don't see it in themselves, he
he
has an ability
sees it.
to,
And they don't always get there. Tom Riddle didn't get there.
No,
but,
sure.
you know, even with that amazing sequence when he goes to the orphanage, you know, he sort of says, you know, I don't know.
You step up, doesn't
Yes,
it?
it's
Sort of,
reassuringly terrifying all at the same time. So both of you,
David, our director, has accrued a wonderful group of humans as well as actors, and it just makes the experience of getting to roam around places like this, gigantic sets, extraordinary kind of magic and adventure and stunts, but with a group of pals.
Yeah.
And as you experienced, you know, on this film, two of our leading actresses, babies were born, you know, people got married, that whole thing within the crew as well as the cast, it becomes your life, you know, and I adore that.
do you miss it when you leave or when you finish? Because I know the way passing that final hurdle, there's a relaxing feeling of like, oof, we got there, we did it all together. But then it was quickly matched with a sort of lonely feeling of
The whole.
A week later, you're sort of still there doing spells at home, thinking.
Well, I think there is a bit of that, but at the same point, we always get to kind of see each other, whether it's promoting things or I think there's there is this kind of extended family thing of all of us having experienced something in this world.
Yes.
And you get to see other actors or even who weren't in the Beast films, but the Potter films out, and you share something.
Yeah, it never gets tiring, I don't think.
It's an extraordinary.
Over 20 years later, and I still get a kick out of seeing a young fan's face.
Yeah.
On that note, chaps, I must run and leave you.
Run,
Thank you very much for your time.
Nice to see you.
And I'll
See you later.
See you later on. All right. Bye. Who do we have here? Hi, guys.
Surprise!
How's it feeling to be back on the alley?
I've never been here.
Yes, it's my
that's right,
first
welcome.
time. It's incredible.
It's hard to take it all in at once.
This is my favourite place, actually. I think it's unreal.
It's pretty spellbinding.
So detailed as well, like
Yes.
everything, like the apothecary.
It's pretty cool. Dan, I got to ask about, because we're standing outside Ollivanders. What was it like for Jacob to finally get his wand in this film? And what was it like for Dan?
That was really cool. Well, I can imagine it was kind of like when you got your wand, or I don't know, but it was different because I'm a Muggle.
Yes.
I didn't get any.
You've been made fun of
Yes.
quite a lot for not having
for not
a wand.
having a wand.
People like to just
Mess with
dig
me.
it in.
Yeah, I didn't get any training. They just handed it to me. You know.
Did it feel natural?
I handled it how I thought he would, kind of like a quick draw or something, you know.
It's pretty cool.
Because he's a soldier.
I won't lie, I miss my wand a little bit.
Do you?
Yeah, times definitely. So there's plenty more to see up here. I've got to ask, one of the fan favourites, as well as the cast, was all the various different sweets and treats that we've got here. So
Dangerous.
Sugar Plums is here. I have to ask, when was the first time, or have you even tried a butterbeer?
I've had butterbeer.
Okay.
I've had butterbeer,
Very
yeah.
sweet.
Very sweet, yes.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
all going to be hyper if we have some.
Well, I was going to tempt you here to have a
Oh, gosh.
Look at what we
Dan,
have.
You're not supposed to give Dan this much sugar because
Yeah,
he's going to
'cause
be bouncing off the walls.
I'll
I think
just
you guys.
go
I
around
think you
here,
guys.
yeah.
are-
But
Oh, right,
three.
okay.
The three are.
Yeah, well, that would make sense, wouldn't it? all parking in front of the one.
Should we have a
Okay.
customary cheers?
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Feel like keeping your face out of it.
Oh.
Cheers.
Aw, cheers.
Cheers. Indeed.
Is there a magic?
Special.
Oh, no, I can't
Okay, I'm gonna get it on my
possibly
nose.
now.
I even get in there.
That was good.
Yes.
I've got it all
Very
over
sweet.
my
I
mouth.
do too.
Very
That
sweet.
was the best.
One
That
of-
is delicious.
That's like candy floss on the top.
Yeah, if I actually drink that, I think I'll become
into it.
diabetic.
You're so good at it. And one of the other favourite bits was, of course, was Bertie Bott's ever flavour
try
beans.
those.
Oh no, I don't know about
How brave are you?
I'm brave.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Well, look, if our lady is down here, we'll play a little game.
Are there like booger flavors?
There may or may not be a booger-flavoured
Also,
one.
I'm really scared by this corner.
The green one? No.
Yeah, but then maybe
What
they're
are the
trying to
options?
trick you.
I don't actually know
Maybe
if
it's
they,
like a bluff.
Green is Slytherin.
I think we have to just use our taste buds here.
I don't know.
Okay, well, on the count of three, we're going to grab a bean and see how
Okay.
we go.
God.
Yeah.
1,
Looks like earwax.
2, 3.
Wait, pink?
I think it looks...
Can't be that bad. I can't take a brown one.
Don't take a
Oh, for the love of...
What have you got?
Oh, God.
Some kind of cough medicine.
I don't think
Mine tastes quite sooty. Not great.
You've got the same as me. It's like cough medicine.
Thank God.
I don't understand
alright.
if mine is okay or terrible. I'm
It's a bit-
confused.
Me neither. I'm on the fence as well.
Fiery.
It tastes a little bit like chicken.
What one did you have?
The chicken flavor one, I guess.
What colour?
That's not
It was sort of.
cool.
Well, I'll leave you. You've got plenty more time to discover.
Maybe it's just the combination of the butter beer and the.
It's known to create unique flavors. But on
No,
that
it's
note,
definitely a little.
I'm just happy I got the cough medicine.
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
there are a lot worse ones, for sure.
That's what I heard.
Guys,
yeah.
you can wash it down with more butter beers.
No.
yeah,
more for me to see, so
I've gotten it everywhere.
I will move on, leave you guys here. Thanks very much, and I'll see you later on.
Or you can leave
All
it
right,
already.
I'm out of here. Sorry, guys.
Bye.
See
You know
ya.
what it was? Because I'm a
I'm really
muggle, and
enjoying
he
this,
felt
actually.
weird talking to
Are
me. He
I
felt
really
weird
want to
talking
get it
to
on
me
my
because I'm a
nose.
muggle.
I really want
I
to
don't think
just.
that would be hard.
I don't think it would be hard. I think you could achieve that.
I'm really grossed
You're
out
really
by
going
that.
back there.
Yeah.
No, I'm not.
I'm actually really into it.
No.
I'm really tired.
I know, it's delicious.
Are you into it?
But it's too
You like the
delicious.
sweet things?
Mads,
Yeah.
how are you, mate?
I'm good.
Welcome back to the ministry.
Thanks.
How's it feel?
Feels good. Feels, it's nice not to be one of these guys.
Yeah.
You want to be up there, right?
This or
That's where we
equally,
wanna be.
equally not in this either.
No, no.
So I got to ask you. You played some pretty special villains over the years. What's it like being a baddie in the wizarding world?
Well, it's interesting because obviously I have some tools now I didn't have before.
Yeah, I was gonna
right?
say yes.
And
The wand is.
but there are certain limits as well because other people also have those tools.
Mm-hmm.
So we're back to scratch there.
Did you get to grips with the wand quickly?
Yeah, it belongs to me. That's the
Yeah,
end of that.
that's the way it goes.
Yeah.
Did you have any like special warm-ups or tricks to help get into character as Grindelwald?
I did flip it around a lot and also was spinning it on the palm of my hand a lot. That was my warm-up, I guess.
Did they take the wands off you when you finished the scenes like they did when
You
we
would
were?
know, didn't it?
Yes, they did.
We tried everything, right? Up here,
Yeah.
back of the neck.
And they
knew
find
all
it.
the tricks in the book. But I know where they're hiding the key now, so.
Well, that's good to know. I shall ask you.
Next film.
I think I can hear our train coming, so why don't we go find the rest of your castmates?
Let's go and get him.
In the meantime, we have an exclusive sneak peek preview of the film, so enjoy.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
All right then. Well, I imagine that you're all wondering why you find yourselves here. And in anticipation of that, Dumbledore asked that I convey a message. So Grindelwald has the ability to see snatches of the future. So we have to assume that he'll be able to anticipate what we do before we do it. So if we hope to defeat him and to save our world, to save your world, Jacob, then our best hope is to confuse him.
Excuse me? I'm sorry. How do you confuse a guy that can see the future?
Countersight. So, exactly. So the best plan being no plan.
Or many overlapping plans.
Thus confusion.
It's working on me right now.
Guys and girls, thank you so much for joining me today on my tour. It's been fantastic. I've had a lot of fun. And to finish up, we thought we'd end with some questions from the fans, if that's okay. TikTok has been blasting away, so I'll choose a few of our favourites here and see what you think. They are for all the cast, so feel free to chime in as and when you feel the need. At Isabel_G40 would like to know, how did it feel when you guys were shooting the scenes in Hogwarts? What thoughts did you have while being there? Start with you, Eddie.
It was kind of everything. Well, you'll know a lot more than I, but it was everything that I dreamt it would be. It was getting to be with this group of people that you kind of adore, who've become great friends through this whole process, and having never really been into the Great Hall, that moment we walked in and saw Jude at the end, it was that spine-tingly, regressing to being a kid stuff.
Magical, for lack of a better pun.
Yeah, there we go.
You can use that one. You can use that one later. Anyone else?
Well, my character didn't go to Hogwarts.
I just felt like when we went, because I was in that scene, it was really magical just to see all the kids in their wizarding robes. That was like the cutest thing, and it really just kind of brought me back to why we fell in love with the wizarding world in the first place. It was nice.
Fantastic. Next one is from @OMGosh. Very creative with their names here. What's the best lesson that you've learned from your character's journey thus far?
Keep calm. Oh, sorry, did I say that out loud? I was talking to myself. I think calm,
Yes.
There's a lovely calmness to Dumbledore that I needed to apply to my own life.
It's very comforting.
Yeah.
That I've sort of lived by, mantras that I live by. There was one in the first movie that was worrying means you suffer twice. And I'm a sort of massive worrier. And so I've tried to genuinely take that as a mantra into life. And there was one in this movie in which Newt says to Dumbledore, I'm going to butcher it here, but it's something like, we all make mistakes in life, but you can always try and make things better. And it's the process of trying to make it, make things better that is the most important thing. So they're such wise words.
They are wise.
And that's what I've always loved about the books and the films is there is great wisdom in there.
Almost magical.
Always magical. Always magical.
Magical
Always
nuggets of
Very
goodness.
good. Anyone in the back row?
Yeah, maybe. Go ahead.
Well, I was going to say.
I was going to say what you were going to say.
Probably the same thing. It's never too late, I think, is quite good for me as Aberforth. I think it's really important. And that's quite a good life lesson, I think.
Yeah.
Here.
I got one.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, please.
Never underestimate the power of love to pull you back into the adventure.
That's good.
I like that one.
Yeah,
Never
that's good.
underestimate the power of love to help you do what you never thought possible. Find strength within you didn't think was there.
All very wise words.
Can you call me a filthy mudblood?
Technically, no, but...
Come on,
you
man.
filthy mud.
I see.
Still got it. I've been waiting a while to say that. Didn't expect you lot. Okay, @Shadow Veil would love to know, this could be a dangerous question, were there any favourite pranks pulled on set between you all?
It's hilarious.
It's hard to pull pranks when
Yeah.
it's in COVID. It's harder to. That's true. Or like, oh, I touched that, so I don't know if I can actually now put that in your trailer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please leave humour with your mask.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I wanted to pull a prank,
Yes.
but I don't know if that counts. But I wanted to spike the stew that I was feeding. I wanted to.
Sorry. That stew looked spiked.
Definitely tasted poorly.
I was in my first trimester, and that was a really hard day for me. That soup scene.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I had trouble with the seafood in the dining hall. You know, there were like. There was lobster and crab. I was also in my first trimester. Both Vicky and I were having some fun with the food in this film.
Quite a lovely aroma.
Yeah, aroma.
I did not have a problem
seafood.
with the Kowalski's baked goods. That was.
Oh yeah, no,
that was
good.
bomb. That was actually really
Somewhat better smells than there, I'm sure.
Yes. Yeah.
I guess this is an essential one from @RogMZ. Coffee or tea, Matt?
I'll take a Coke.
Yeah, you always take a Coke.
No, my life is too short for hot drinks. It takes forever to down it.
That needs to be on a T-shirt.
I don't drive elevators. It's a waste of time.
That's wild.
Depends what time of day.
Well said.
So in the morning it's tea.
All right.
Green tea. And then I've got a certain hour of the day which is quarter to chocolate and coffee. And coffee and chocolate, yeah, just starts at about 4.
Do you limit to one a day, one coffee a day?
Oh, no.
Oh, no, I didn't think so.
How about the chocolate?
It's just that time, and some days it's that time again and again, broken clock.
I find when you're filming, though, the weird thing about filming is the rhythms of the day are kind of odd. And you can be doing, it's a big action sequence, and then there'll be a lunch break, and you'll feel exhausted because you've been up since sort of 5. And then I always need to basically temper myself with caffeine. So it's then sort of, you start sort of trying to adjust your capacity to be awake. There's probably some really wired stunts happen after lunch after a triple espresso.
Maybe that's when all the laughing happens.
Yeah.
Yeah. You
remember-
also have to eke it out, don't you? Because like if you have
So you
too
just don't
many,
sleep.
you have too many coffees because
Yeah.
you're just like you start the day so early and then you're like, oh no, I've hit the coffee capacity, and then you just are more tired, but you're like also
Wired.
freaked out. Yeah.
What were you saying, Tom? You said you remember.
Oh no, you just reminded me of Helena Bonham Carter, Auntie Bella, when she would neck espresso shots by the hour, it seemed, but like huge coffee ones, which I'm assuming helps with staying.
That must be where the laugh came from.
Yes. The cackle was. That was real. That was natural.
You could just
nicotine.
also at this point you could tell me like anything about her, and I would just go cool.
Yeah.
Like literally in my head, I was going
Cool.
cool.
Nugget of info.
I was like,
We all just start necking back quadruple espressos just to be like.
Okay, and to wrap us up from at your boyaway_, what is your Patronus?
ooh.
What is that? What?
What is a Patronus?
What is it?
What is your Patronus?
Let's just confront my partner.
About this. It's your ghost animal that comes out.
I did the quiz twice, and I got.
What'd you get?
I got a black stag and a white. No, a black stallion and a white stallion.
Wow.
Weirdly.
Yours.
Yeah.
That's
so
kind of, yeah.
It's a very
So I sort of had like a little carriage behind me.
What was yours, Allison?
A white stallion and a black stallion, because we did. I think I messed it up, where I had to do something twice.
Cool.
Yeah.
I did it twice, and they said that you never get the same one. The
Yeah.
algorithm, and that it's so intense. But I got a basset hound twice,
That's
which made me weirdly, and it has stopped. It has made me behave slightly inappropriately in the street when I see a basset hound. And I'm like, we are one.
You're my Patronus, and that person's like, okay, that's my dog.
Anyone from the back row?
Is that as the character?
I guess as yourself. I'm assuming so. Yes.
I don't know what mine is, but Aberforth is a goat.
Goat.
That's
cool.
Stubborn.
I have a little goat king.
Is that cool?
Really?
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Colleen Atwood.
about you, Dan?
That is so cool.
I got a squirrel, and then
Say that word again.
Squirrel.
a squirrel,
It sounds so good.
and then I got a squirrel, and then I got a dolphin.
Makes a lot of dolphins.
Yeah, not.
I got a heron and a lion.
What in the line?
A heron and a lion.
Very majestic.
Just
It's
don't get
part of the
them.
process you have to try twice.
I think that
Sometimes you're like, I don't believe you.
we were
Like when I go
doing-
on
we were
Pottermore,
doing
sometimes
an-
you're like, that's not it. And then
I want to lie.
Check it.
Yeah. I tried. I was like, thanks, thanks.
Where did you
Got a
do it?
heron.
Where is Aaron?
Pottermore, I think on the website.
Sadly, that's all we have time for today.
That's it.
But thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you all so much for joining me at home as well on the tour. We had a fantastic time. Don't miss Fantastic Beasts, The Secrets of Dumbledore. Will be out in the UK on April 8th and in the US on the 15th of April. Go get your tickets now. I'll see you there.